In this video, let's see how to create these stylized illustrations using Sketchup and D5. I downloaded this model from 3D Warehouse. I have attached a link for the 3D model in the description. I am going to use these two colors for this illustration. You can use any color palette that you want. If you are confused on what colors will go together, you can go to colors.co. Here you can toggle through different palettes and pick any one that you like. Now let's jump back to SketchUp. I made these two colors as materials and applied it to the planes. I am moving them and placing it right below the main model. I also removed these realistic trees because I wanted to keep a stylized 2D tree. Save and close the SketchUp file. Let's open a new file in D5 and import the SketchUp file. I also imported the stylized trees for this project. These are the assets. You can download them from our store using the link in the description. It's completely free. You can import them individually inside D5. Place the main model on the canvas and hide the terrain. I created a new layer called background and imported a green screen model. I scaled it up till it covers the whole background and made sure it doesn't hide any part of the main model. I copied the color from two planes that we hid at the bottom of the model and started applying it for the whole scene. Since I made the background as yellow, I am giving the purple color for the rest of the model, but I gave a metallic property and glossiness wherever needed while following the same color. I also gave emissive material for the street lights and signals. This is the main building in this presentation. You would have already guessed that by comparing how detailed it is to the remaining buildings in the model. I gave the facade a glass material with the purple tint using the HSV panel in the base color tab. I also gave yellow to the sides of the model which are cut. I wanted to retain this realistic texture for the road, but it was too dark, so I changed the color space to linear under the base color. Let's start placing these trees. You can scale them however you want to create variations. You can turn on this grid to help you frame your scene. I saved a new scene and rotated few trees to face the camera. Now go to environment tab and using these sliders, select a sun angle that you like. If you click on these three dots, you get an advanced toolbar to control the sun. You can also adjust any of these values in the effect panel to get the look that you like. Feel free to play with these values to get an understanding of what they do. Don't forget to update your scene if you make any change in lighting or effect. I increased the field of view to get the parallel projection and created a new scene. Then created two new layers, cars and people. DeFi has its own pack of low poly assets in its asset library. I started placing all the cars that I want in the same place and scaled them to match my model scale. Then started placing them throughout the model. Select a car, make sure it's in solid color, and you can change it to any color that you want. I use the same HSV value as the purple to match it exactly. Then copy pasted it to all the cars. I also created a few more shots in portrait and in different zoom levels, showcasing different parts of the design. This is when the whole space felt a little empty and lacking something. So I started placing the low poly character assets. You can follow the same steps here to scale the characters, and this time I changed their color all at once to yellow by holding control and selecting them all. Once I was happy with the color, I started populating the scene. You can also change these low poly assets into different woods, colors and even emissive. If you want a detailed breakdown of that, take a look at this video. I have explained everything in detail here. I had to reload the SketchUp model after removing this in SketchUp. After that, I added all the scenes to render queue in 2K and rendered them all at once. I didn't do any post-processing in Photoshop. I'm happy with the way these look. These are the final results. See you all in the next video.